the general understanding and dialogue of GAN's processing. Such information is not meant or intended to serve as a substitute for a healthcare professional's clinical training, experience, or judgment. For patients and individuals, such information is not to be a substitute for professional medical, therapeutic, or healthcare advice or counseling. For medical issues or concerns, including decisions about medications and other treatments, readers, viewers, listeners should always consult their physician or, in serious cases, seek immediate assistance from emergency personnel. Prescription information, procedures, and use of medical devices information should be undertaken only by properly trained and certified medical personnel. We specifically disclaim any warranties, express or implied, including implied warranties of merchantability or fitness for a particular purpose. Such information is provided, as is, and is believed to be accurate at the time of its publishing, but it is the viewer's job to evaluate the accuracy of any information found in this presentation. Every case presented is of their own experience, applied by themselves for themselves, and it applies to their case only. Every person experiencing health problems should seek professional medical advice and consult their course of treatment with a doctor. The processes of plasma balancing described herein are a natural process which supports the body but does not replace medical advice or therapies one is already subject to.
It's time for change to move into the real work of the universe. And it's time to understand that we use the matter state to reach the level of understanding of the soul of the man. Now you understand maybe why the Creator has sent His messengers in the name of whatever you have had. Is that they bring the ears, that it can be used when the time of the Messiah comes. They can teach the soul and the message, not to oppose, but by them understanding through those who have become messiahs to give from their souls to these to elevate, the job is made easy. The school is there and the students are devotedly there. Then there won't be any fight between what they call the Muslims and the Christians. The lamb and the lion will eat and sleep in the same nest. The Christians and the Muslims will sleep and pray in the mosque and in the same church in the name of their souls, not in the name of religion that is used to create so much conflict for the benefit of those who were the hyperactive children. The time has come, the time of change is here. And as I said, my wish is my command. If it's your wish to see peace, the path of peace is laid very clearly. It's the soul of the collective awareness by giving will create that position of change. No other thing. There is no pen in the soul of the man. And I'm sure once you go into the universal community, you will never see anything written but the balance of the fields of the soul of the existence. Try to be humble enough not to become arrogant in the power that you have understood and you possess. Otherwise, you'll fall in the same path of the church and the mosque. This is what we promised, and this is what we have delivered. We have to understand the operation of the soul, and we have to understand the soul of the man is a star in the cosmos of the universe. If we compare the soul of the man and many of us, 7 billion in one collection, Earth is like a galaxy with so many stars. When we look in the depth of the universe, we see galaxies with hundreds of millions of stars in it. So is the planet Earth. It carries 7 billion beautiful stars, which are the soul of the man. Carries with it soul of so many trillions of animals, plants, and everything else. So if you look, when someone who does not see the physicality of the earth and its content, what do they see? They see a galaxy with so many beautiful lights shining, each one according to their strength, each one according to their position. An infant has a beautiful soul, so has the old man. To those who do not see the physical dimension of this planet, but they see the strength of the field, we are clusters of stars. The human race, every single soul, no one from a distance sees that's the soul of a fisherman, that's the soul of the cosmologist, that's the soul of the president. They all shine irrespective of the physicality. This is the magic. This is what the new science has to bring to man. When we look through our soul, we see nothing but a star in the other souls. And this is the break. This is the understanding. This is what all these teachings are about. Coming to mature to the next level, to understand in the deep space, the universe is the oyster for those souls who serve. Then man is ready to go into space. Then man is ready to become part of the universal community which has been promised. I never promised you heaven. I always promised you the elevation of the man to join the family. And now you have the key. It's you who has to open the door to understand, if I can raise the soul of these people or millions of other souls, that the physical life on this planet changes, then I'm worthy to be part of the universal community. To be there to serve, to expand. To be there, to be part, that in the cycle of life of universe, I become, in being part, I become part of the totality. When man reaches that point, a new dimension in the strength of the soul of the man will appear, which is beyond imagination of understanding of the physical life. It's the gate to the opening of the new life, in a new dimension, which is beyond imagination of what you might call a new beginning, a new cycle. Which that cycle carries with itself the origin of the creation of life in the universe and the universe. It's the elevation of the soul to serve become the key, not a throne of the physical life. The time is right. The time has come for the man to go through this process.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 184th One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace on Tuesday, August 24th, 2021. This is a broadcast of the Keshe Foundation Spaceship Institute Education Department and part of the public teachings in English. My name is Rick Crammond, and I'll be host today, along with Dean at the KF TV studio. And I don't think we're broadcasting today, but I believe Dean's going to be our co-host today. And I think we're ready to begin today's workshop. So let me get that ready and let's begin.
In my voice because I don't have such a good internet here, Wi-Fi. Can I get a confirmation you can hear me, Rick?
Yes, go ahead, Ezra.
Thank you. This
I can always read for you if you have a bad internet.
Okay, I will let you know. Thanks so much,
Thank
Stefania.
you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is the place, as Mr. Keshe talked last time in public teaching. So far, this is the platform for UC member who is each UC member as a language connected to the people of that nation. And so far, we are here to be a transition for the time we are here to the next level of mankind, what they need to be. And we going one step further at this point to the point that we become a platform that each nation, each culture, they can bring the issues, whatever it is. It could be in terms of environment, it could be in terms of agriculture, food, energy, space, anything that that culture needs, they can bring it to this platform, and is our job as UC member to be able to solve those issues in a new way of technology, new way of looking at things, not the old way, in the way of plasma science, in any aspect of the issue. So is in a way that in reaching to a solution, we bring people together. Most of the time in the past, when we start, each nation, each culture, when they brought a solution, a lot of time was contradictory to another nation or another part of the world. But then the way we look at it this way, we look at every issue we collectively, we bring it out and we solve it together. It brings people more together, make one family, one nation, and get us closer to the world peace. We show people what does it mean when we solve the issue. Actually, we not only solve the issue of a culture, we actually bring the connection to the next level and next level and next level. And this is the beauty of this science, plasma science. So I read this for you on this screen here for one planet, one nation, one race for world peace. To the beauty of the soul of diversity of the languages spoken on planet Earth, all souls are as equal and all also as creators, as they are created in the image of the Creator. And also we made a wish for what the situation was happening in Afghanistan, and also the effect of it in the region, countries around that. So if the wish is the next platform, I can read it for you. We, the Universal Council, wish for the leaders of Afghanistan, whom just got the control, have stepped into the path that is leading the Afghan nation into peace, prosperity, advancement in science, and with it has brought stability into the region, in which all countries in the region like Iran, Pakistan, and the rest become united in becoming the source of unity and peace for the rest of the world. We wish for all the people of the region united only in one vision, and that vision is peace and unity for all mankind, leading the whole planet to one nation and one race under one blue sky and one creator that created all. Thank you.
I am present.
I am present.
I'm present.
Present.
I'm present.
I am present.
I am
I am
present.
present.
I am present.
I am
I'm
present.
present.
I am present.
Hello, this is Marie. I'm the Universal Council member for the Norwegian language. And it's a little bit the same that Azar talked about, that I want to talk about, because in the last Knowledge Seekers workshop with Mr. Keshe, he said that we should restructure the One Nation, One Planet, One Race and make it a platform for justice. And by bringing the challenges of your nation and culture to this One Nation, One Planet, One Race and the Universal Council, so that the soul of the council can work on these challenges. And that is a great way of doing it, because this One Nation, One Planet, One Race should be a platform for everyone, and also the tool for the Universal Council to get connected to the communities, the language communities all over the planet. So this message that is on the screen is posted in nearly all the language community groups on Telegram. And by replying on this, you can bring your challenges of your nation or culture to the Universal Council. Or you could just show up in the One Nation, One Planet, One Race and ask for time to put your challenge on the table. If you have videos to show, then you should send them in advance to the council, to one of the members of the council, so we can look through them for a final confirmation. So this was the request from Mr. Keshe, and I hope that we can make this One Nation, One Planet, One Race to be that the platform which connects all the knowledge seekers around the world. So that was what I wanted to say about that. And the next, can you go to the next slide? And I wonder if my colleague in the council, Sveta, want to say something about this next slide.
Yes. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much. Thank you, Azhar. I am Shweta Anwar, representing Hindi language, and I will say about this slide, this request, this appeal of love by my Messiah Shriman, a humble request from him, from his heart and soul, by my Messiah Shriman, Mehran Tavakoli Keshe. And I will say that as a universal teacher, he is so much gift we have received from his as knowledge of light. And this time, as we became light, as a point of view of each individual, now it's time to bend towards the source. So this is what my Messiah Shriman M. Keshe request, humble request, an appeal of love, call of love to all knowledge seekers of the world to do what is needed now about the knowledge of Keshe Foundation has given in the unified way to all, with no interaction of money, but in the interaction of the true love in peace. What what we can share about the creation we have created, given to others, used a kind of data, if possible, in this physicality, especially those who have built the reactors in a way, those who have built the reactors or borrowed from Keshe Foundation or used it kind of in an interaction of any wherever, and know how to built it can give us the data and the knowledge they receive, the experiences with that, so that Keshe Foundation could evaluate that properly to present again to us as a gift, and with an experience of us all together in the oneness as one planet, one race, and one nation. And this is the beauty and totality is happening now as we are all walking in the same way, walking the same path of peace. So this is a humble request, and we all are in this beautiful energy, in this transition of time, and in the elevator, touch the switch, love, and see how it becomes. So this is the time to bend, the light bends towards the source. And this is a respect from an offering from all of us to our universal teacher, our source, kind. We want to see the light. And to my Masaj Shriman and Keshe, all the love always to you, our teacher. Thank you. Thank you so much. Salam, namaste, salute.
This is Marie again. This beautiful poster we have received it, the Universal Council have received it from the Australian and New Zealand community, from Lisa and Jim in Australia. And we should read it if anyone wants to read it. I don't know how it looks, but otherwise I can do it. But if anyone else volunteer, please do. Okay, so I read it. The world is undergoing a radical change where our freedoms are being eroded by the day, all in the name of COVID. Many of us feel compelled to do something, but are unsure of how to react or how to counter this onslaught on humanity. The small group of people who believe they oversee us all have failed to understand the power within each and every one of us. It does not matter if you are in Africa, China, America, Japan, or Britain. We are all part of one group, the human race. This is the time we can become united to stand up against the small-minded few. I would personally like to thank them for giving us this opportunity to bring all of humanity together under one cause. We must unite and stand as one for our freedoms. What can we do? The power of thought, imagination, and emotion is something to behold. Take 5 minutes every day and start creating the future you would like to see for humanity. Visualize a world where we all live in peace and harmony with each other and with all of nature. Can you imagine the world we can create if 7 billion people did this every day? Sending loving thoughts to all those who think they have a right to control us. By elevating their soul, they will come to realize the errors of their way. This might sound counterintuitive, but we will very quickly see many of them resign, change, or simply die because their soul cannot bear the consequences of what they have done. Our new world starts today. We are one planet, one nation, one race for world peace. So thank you, Lisa and Jim in Australia, for this beautiful text. So we have to start imagining a better world for everyone. And I think it's a beautiful initiative. Thank you.
Can I add something, Mary, to this?
Of course.
Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. This is Stefania from the Universal Council representative, the Italian language. Yeah, this is very good because I remember when we were in the motion that Mr. Keshe, you used to say that you have to wake up in the morning and pretend like you won a lottery. No, you wake up in the morning and you pretend you won a lottery. And you start to visualize what you would do if you won a lottery, in which world would you live. So you start to really visualize and stretch your imagination and really think what you would do if you won a lottery. Because many of us, they are not used to think in this way. They are not used to how can I say that, we don't know what we want, most of us. So it's very hard to create a reality or to be the creator of your own life if you don't know what you want. And it's very good if you, in the morning, you just pretend that you want this lottery and you really think which world you would like to live in. If you could decide everything, if everything you do, become to reality, what you would be. So I think this is really great. Me too, I really thanks the Australian and New Zealand community. This is brilliant because definitely the power that we have, everything starts with visualization and stretch our imagination. We are not used to dream. We are no more used to be creative with our imagination. And this has become the most precious asset that we have. Because Mr. Keshe always said that you have to create condition to have what you want or what you need at the point of need. So you have to create conditions. So, and everything starts by visualizing, imagine it, or really, you really pretend that you live your dream life, or like I said, you won a lottery, no? So that everything is possible, and how the life will be around you. What life would you do? Which life would you want to be in? And this is very powerful, very powerful. For example, in my work that we do a lot of rehabilitation, neural, you have to imagine, to order to be able to walk again, you have to imagine and feel. The feelings are very important. So you have to imagine and attach feeling to it. So when you really feel, for example, if you want to walk again, you feel how is the feelings of you walking, or you imagine you walking, and like a magic, you will start to walk, really. And I think this is the same things happening with this message. If we all together, we really focus on our wish. Our wish is world peace. We know that peace means abundance of everything. It's balance of the fields, no wars, no starvation, no suffering, paradise in earth. So if we all every day we spend time on dedicate on visualize this perfect world and this paradise on earth, I guarantee you, out of nowhere, we create the condition to make this possible. So I really thanks. This for me is very important because I felt it in my work. Even when I broke my leg, and I had to regain the movement on my foot, I have to put to practice this. I have to imagine my foot moving again, and one day, like a magic, it starts moving. So it does works. It does works. It's how the universe works. You have to prepare condition, and everything has to be done from the soul level first, and then it will materialize itself when the right time, the time is right. So brilliant. I really like this message. So I just want to add this. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Stefania. I also think it's a great message, and thank you for sharing that experience. So then we go to the next slide, I think, Rick.
Okay, good afternoon, good morning. This is good evening from wherever you are. Thank you to be here and today. And this is as every Tuesday we talk about the World Peace Project, One City, One Center, the Universal Enhancement Unit, Spaceship Unit. And as you heard about last week, as you heard about last Thursday, Mr. Keshe talking about this platform, what is platform for, what is for, and also Azar mentioned it at the beginning. This project, it's the same. So here you can, you are listening now. If you have any problem or any solution to any problem or any things that you think should be improved or anything you think would be beneficial for the collective, just bring it on the platform. So we really wanted to start to interact more and more with all of you. So if you had the chance to listen last Thursday, I recommend you to, if you didn't have the chance to listen to the workshop. And really, we needed to start to put in practice as the universe work. So if you see any things you would like to improve around you, or anything that people will need or will be beneficial with, you just bring it to the platform. And we, as a Universal Council, we're gonna make a wish so we can act at the soul level, because as we know, is the most fast way to achieve everything we need at the point of need. So if any one of you for any language group has anything they want to share, they are doing. So like I said many times, I know for a fact that, for example, the French group did a fantastic website of One Cup, One Life. So they can come here and share that. If any one of you doing anything that or have any idea that can help all of us to progress faster, please.
Stefania?
Yeah. Yes.
I see Ricardo in the chat has something he wants to participate with. Maybe you could bring him in. Is that possible?
Sorry, you want to bring Ricardo in as a panelist?
Thank you very much. Well, I'm here. I'm here to
I think he's in between attendee and panelist right now. He did have his microphone open, which was adequate, actually. Okay, he's panelist now. You should be able to open your microphone now, Ricardo.
Oh, okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Well, I am Ricardo Gutierrez, and Liliana to give me some issues to bring to the platform. And okay, she's sent me some. Well, there is some issues I have to address, but she said I have to wait a little bit, but I am ready talking to this because I asked for the word, and we have okay. I have to put on the table. We have an official Telegram group, and I gonna read the issue. She say, I know what is the objective of our official Telegram group, since unofficial groups were made to help the seekers of knowledge to make their glasses of life. Request to someone in charge to the Hispanic group to be assigned to help with the administration of the official group, since they upload material that is wrong or is nothing to do with the objective of the group. And what to do on these cases when wrong material is saying to these people to do not upload wrong material, and how to solve it. This is two of the issues we are facing now. And okay, I'm here to put it on the table. Thank you.
Ricardo, I didn't understand what was the message. Sorry, I don't know if it was my reception be bad, but I didn't understand because the voice was coming and going. I don't know if it was my side.
Okay,
so I didn't understand what you put on the platform.
Okay, we have the official group on Telegram, the Spanish platform. One is the official, but we or maybe not we have another group that has created to help to the couple life. But this group official, the how say you or the foundation need to put someone or need to assign someone to administrate the official group, because some of these groups has upload grown material, grown misunderstanding of knowledge or misunderstanding stuff and upload. And well, basically this is the main problem, that we need someone to administrate, to be in charge of these groups, to be responsible of the upload or material to the new knowledge seeker. Do I make myself clear?
You know who the admin of the group is now?
Excuse me?
Do you know who the administrator of the group is now? Who the admin is?
Well,
If it's
there
an
is
official group, it should have been created by Mr. Keshe or somebody in the management of the Keshe Foundation. And they should be watching it to make sure there's no trouble there.
I guess the group was created for Mary, and has to be the let me ask Liliana. I guess Liliana's here. Let me try to. She's hearing. Maybe Liliana. Maybe we can translate it from your own words. What to dress up here in this table right now, Liliana.
Yeah, go ahead, Liliana.
Hola, buenos días.
Okay, good morning.
Muchas gracias por atender la petición.
Thank you very much for attending the petition.
En el grupo oficial del Corona Team en español, la administradora es Ela y el propietario es el señor Keshe.
Okay, espérame. In the Spanish group, Telegram Spanish group, the administradora is Ela and the property is Mr. Keshe.
Entonces necesitamos que por favor asignen a otro de los compañeros o que nos apoyen a administrar el grupo, pero que sean parte del grupo hispano, molestando continuamente a Ela.
Okay, we need you to put another Spanish speaking of the group, Spanish speaking of the group, of the Hispanic group, to help in the administration. Ella is the administrador, and Mr. Keshe is but we need another person from the groups, from the Spanish group team, to help in the administration. Thank you very much.
This is Marie. I think you need to send a request for a new administrator or moderator to Ella for this group. Like I wrote to you, Bessie.
Ok, Lina dice que hay que mandarle una petición a Ella, en este caso, para que se tome en cuenta la petición. I'm saying the same to Lilian in Spanish.
Hello. Hi, it's Mehran. Glad to see all these people today. I think you have John Wells, UC support of Spanish that you can contact. He knows the English, he knows the Spanish and English, and he can help you. He's the responsible for Spanish language problems. And then he can solve it with the collective uses if it goes further. But you contact John Wells, Spanish UC.
Ok, muchas gracias. Ivonne.
Yeah, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Lo que sucede es que con John es que ya tiene muchas actividades o muchas responsabilidades.
What happened with
Entonces,
John
bueno,
is...
pero sí lo haremos llegar con John. Gracias.
Okay. What happened with John? John has a lot of responsibilities and is busy and with all the stuff he's doing. So, but we will do the petition with him. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This is great. Yes, I like this communication. Brilliant. Also, I was thinking while you were talking that yes, we can use this platform also to show what we are doing. So if any community want to show anything they're doing, and if they need help with it, so we can see if other languages group maybe can help, or also if you see that there are any problems, even not just regarding the Keshe Foundation, but also problem where you see in your own city, in your own town, in your own nation, in your own village. So, for example, at the moment, we are going through a very unique time, and like Mr. Keshe said, people getting more in charge of their life, and they're getting more in charge of how to live, how to live. So we're getting more self-responsible. So we need to sharing knowledge so we can become more and more independent, and being independent and being free, it will take off a lot of stress and a lot of worries, and it will also make us feel more happy, more you become more powerful when you are in a group, when you're sharing knowledge. So in anything, so for example, could be how become in anything. Actually, I don't want to give any suggestion. So if here there is anyone who see again around them something that needs to be done, or something that can be improved, or some solution, just speak. We want to use this platform for definitely have a more question and answer. Even if you had a wish, you can tell us, and if it's for the good of the collective, the reason why we're here is to at the soul level to support you with your wish. Can be, thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I have a wish, and it's a kind of personal and kind of about share the knowledge. I lost everything in this last month. Family, house, yeah. I was put at jail for something I didn't. And I have to move. Actually, I am living in a car that somebody borrowed. But I am here in LA, and I want to share this knowledge. I don't know, trying to make workshops, or I don't know. I want to share this science. I don't have nothing. I say nothing, but I have the technology because I love this technology. When I stay at Yale, I read CNO, seawall, and I live in there, the cup of the life. So I want to share this knowledge here in LA, and I don't know if do I can have some help to start doing some workshops here in LA and but the Spanish platform. I don't know if this is a wish. I just want to share.
Which is your wish? I didn't understand. Which is your wish? Can you repeat it, please? So you are in LA. You are
I am in LA. But I don't have nothing. I don't have. I just have. I live tonight in my car. Well, it's not my car. It's a car somebody else borrow me, and I want to do workshops. I don't know, one cup, one life, or the basic GANs, or I don't know. I want to share the knowledge I have of this technology to others. And well, I maybe my knowledge is not too much, but the little I understand about this technology, I
Dear
want to share.
Ricardo,
Yes.
Ricardo, my dear, then what is your wish? What is your wish from your heart and soul? Can you say that?
My wish is to share this technology to others and to have a place to be. And to the freedom of the people of this issue around here to fight the corona. This is my wish.
I am present, my dear, in your wish. I'm present.
Yeah, I'm present. I'm present. Yes, Ricardo, I think a lot of people are in a similar situation where it's very difficult time for a lot of us, and many must have lost a lot. Some maybe will, but it's right. You got knowledge, and it's not nothing. And this, I'm sure that maybe someone here listening, it's from LA, and also the Spanish group. Maybe they know people who can give you support in these difficult times. Definitely, you make a wish, and we said we are present. So we will give you support also at the soul level. And this is it. This is a reality. It's a reality for you, a reality for many other people. And this is where we need to get united and work together. And your knowledge is a lot, because the knowledge is priceless. So there is always someone who will benefit from what you can offer, and someone that can learn from you, and also you will be able to make your wish going through, like having a place and accommodation, place to stay. So I'm present in your wish. And also, if anyone here can give you support, any other knowledge seeker, or if any other knowledge seeker are you in your similar situation, or anyone in the world who listening now are in the same situation as you are, you know, we have to find a way to get together. The way at the moment we do in the Keshe Foundation is that wherever you are, you go into your language group or your local group and see if there is anyone who can support you, no, who can support, because we are here to support each others. So if anyone comes with any idea or any skill to give support to Ricardo, you just contact your group, and then eventually we're gonna reach to Ricardo to give him the full support. And like this, we should do for anyone that is in need. We should be able, with all of us, to give support to each other, to be able to go through it. I don't know if anyone wants to add anything. Thank you.
Ricardo, I believe you're a member of the North America, or the Keshe American Corona Team Telegram group. So that might be a good place to post a message and just state your situation, state your intention that you have this vision to help others and you wish to be of service. And if you have that kind of intention, then the other things that you need will fall into place, because the universe needs people that have that vision and intention to help others in this situation. So I think if you state your intention, perhaps in that group, that might be a way to begin to set things up so that something can happen to engage your vision with the world, basically.
Thank you very much, guys. Last year, with my 5-cup system, I learned how to heal at distance the corona. In science, believe me, I'm working hard to help others, even with any other sickness, with all my heart. And this technology, that's incredible, because people heal, because people next day say, hey, I was so sick and today I make a test and I'm negative. And I'm sure I'm just the conduct, but I'm not the one who do this. I know it's the plasma. And when all this situation start to coming up, I can't believe it. And yes, my wish, I always has trying to help others. Not trying. I always helping others with this technology. For the Spanish, at the beginning with the corona, with the Spanish speaking people, they contact me here in United States to help with the plasma, and I was sending the plasma. I try to do good for others, just like I learned when Mr. Keshe say about the sun, and the sun give the energy to others, never to himself. And this work goes deep into my brain. Some months ago, something was happening into my body, and I told to my partners on the group, I guess my body needs another body, because my body is going another places. And it is hard to again to get into this body. And what I understand from my creator at this moment, I had to pass by this situation, losing family, everything, my job, everything, because it was so painful. I was married for 25 years. And believe me, that's painful. But this pain that sometimes want to die. When I assimilate this, when I understand that I have got through, little by little, is become to be not less, but intermittent. And I feel like if my soul or the pain, the physical pain is 1 to 10, but the emotional pain, the mental pain, the soul pain was 1 to 1 million. It's other level. And only just one, when you get a syringe needle, and do on your finger, I start to feel that, but on all my body, from the physical body to the soul body. At the moment, I'm doing the same, but it's happening something different on my body. Because when I told people, take anything you need, please, to heal and to be able to help others. I give you freely from my soul. I felt some little air, cold air, was going through from my body and by the left side of my body. And at this moment, it is going from my head and up. I guess my body already has changed to this time. And that's why I understand what happened in this process. I have no resentment against my wife. I don't have resentment against the guy, or even the police who make a bad report. Or I don't have. I understand. They just do what they felt to be effective in that moment. And I'm not trying to just justify, saying rationalism. No. Thanks God, thanks my creator, with this technology has reached the level to feel others. And I felt the feeling of my wife to the guy, of the guy to my wife. And now I understand it was effective in the time for them. If she asked me the divorce, I love my wife and I don't need, she loved me. So I keep loving her. So I keep loving her, and well, that's it. Thank you very much, and I'm present.
Thank you for sharing, Ricardo. It's obviously very, very tough time, but it sounds like you're coming through pretty good because you've got some solid basis with the plasma technology to help you through in a way, in both the emotional and in, you know, physicality ways. And it seems like the work that you're talking about doing can be done from anywhere. If you're one of the gifted ones that can do distance healing, that can be done from anywhere in the world, including someone else's car that you're living in. So in a way, you're a very fortunate person to have those skills and to have the intention to actually put them to use. So you're in a good position.
I'm doing from my car. Yes, I'm doing. I always will give from myself and from my soul to others. Always. Even when I was in the job, how I didn't know who was in need, but I connect with the star formation to expand and to be outside and to my energy or the energy of my soul help others, whoever it needs. And yes, I don't need to be luxury. I don't need to be in, to be able to help others. Even in this position I am, I'm helping. Yesterday, before yesterday, I helped others because my soul is a need of my soul. Thank you.
Yes, I felt that. Rick, you know that in one class, I think it was a soul teaching class, I reached to Ricardo because there was a lady that was not very well. It was the mother of my friend, and she was stuck in the hospital. And he make an example of his work, and he asked me if he could do some distance work through me. And I remember it was so powerful. I didn't ever felt anything like that before. And Ricardo, when you stop when you stop the work you were doing, I just couldn't stop. I had a smile printing my face. It's like if I had a facelift. I was feeling very light, very euphoric. I really felt this force coming from nowhere. I could not deny. I never felt something like that before. It really made me understand the power of distance healing, no? Like Mr. Keshe said, we're going digital. This is a digital health, you know, with fields that are no space and time. So with you, definitely you're super skilled. Sorry, Ricardo, you're a super skilled person. And everyone, like Mr. Keshe said last Thursday, sometimes the physical soul, what is going through, it doesn't match with the soul of the man that. So definitely, you know, we have to understand that everyone has got things they're going through. But he also said, this is my understanding of what Mr. Keshe said last Thursday, that not always we can mix what your soul is here for and your physical soul, has got different experience at the earth level, you know. He was referring to the Universal Council, but I think because he also said that we are all Universal Council, is reference to us, to all of us. And definitely I experience in my own skin your gift. You're super talented. You definitely can help people from distance. So I'm sure that, for example, you make your wish now today, we support in your wish. I'm sure that things will turn around for you. And like Mr. Keshe said, sometimes we have to balance the book, or we have to learn how to letting go, or we have to learn how. Anyway, it's a journey. So I really wish you the best. I wish that anyone here that lives in LA, or anyone who's Spanish, or who's in anyone who can help you out. I wish for the whole soul that could give you support. They will, come and give you support, and you get what you wish, So, and also we can use this platform for organize things for, like Liliana, also from Hawaii. Liliana from Hawaii, she really liked, I don't know if you remember this family who did the testimonial. They are very self-sufficient family in Hawaii. They've been using plasma technology very actively. They did a lot of workshop in their area. The husband is really into. He done a lot of experiment and he have a lot of testimonial of the efficiency of the plasma, and they also liked the idea of create this. Because I spoke with her, because she liked my idea too. She liked the idea. She cannot speak now because it's very early in Hawaii. I think it's 4 o'clock in the morning, very early. So she didn't know if she could be here today. And plus, because she lives in a self-sufficient home, she cannot just turn the internet on. She have to charge. She have to prepare the house before she can use the internet. So, but her wish was similar to what you said. It was like find a way where we all can support each other. So make like a Telegram chat where she said to start with a Telegram chat, and then maybe this can grow in many different ways. But so if you like, you can be part of it. Make a Telegram chat where everyone can be part of it, and they start to, for example, offer their place, so food and accommodation for change skill with plasma. For example, she's very active in her area, so she definitely would love to have people with who have knowledge in plasma to go in and see her and help her out with different projects. Also, Mary, in the future, she will have something where she can accommodate some knowledge seekers that can share their knowledge. And for this, you don't need like have a house or food. If we can create a network where people can, if they need help for their project with the plasma, and there are people like you where they're looking for a place and accommodation to stay and share knowledge, this is perfect. There are people who need you, and and some people will benefit with your knowledge. So just we can really can start any project to support anyone, to make our life easier.
Thank you very much. That's exactly what you say, my wish, exactly how I was taught, but I can't explain it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now I will keep my eyes open if I hear anyone that need help with skills, and I will refer you to. So hopefully you will have a solution soon.
Yes, Stefania, I agree too. I am also, I will keep my eyes open too, to be there always if there is a need. Thank you. Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you so much.
Hi, everybody. Is there anything before I start? I can wait.
No, please
Anybody?
do.
Yeah, because if I wait for you, it would be late and Rick would not be happy. With permission of everybody and Rick. So, I start with the name of Creator, so he would lead me in what I'm going to say. Because last week I was a little not very happy at the end. So this is the maybe the first day of the new One Planet, One Nation, to be more effective, to really take on our shoulder what really is a universal council and what the role of the universal council. I'm a supporter. I'm a universal supporter of Farsi language. And we are here to serve unconditionally. And I actually noted some of the things Mr. Cash said regarding the new policy of how we should do, how we should run this new page of the Universal Council. And so I made some notes. I have difficulty with notes. It blocks me to talk. And so I would go back to last week. It was about Afghanistan, as I'm Farsi UCS. Afghanistan have people who talk Farsi. They are close to my heart also because of, sorry to say, but I have to say, oppression till 50 years ago by all these wars coming from the sky and the means on the soil, which prevented the agriculture to make wheat and to feed themselves. And now that they are free from these whole things, I quote some of the words of Mr. Cash regarding this. Beautiful, beautiful things. And then I make a wish for them with the collective soul of universal councils, because Azar and somebody else said, you bring our problems, as you see, we can handle it. I don't think, as you see, of course, we do it every day, every hour of our lives, in dream, in whatever. But the effectiveness of universal council is the collective soul of all of them together. And we have seen the effectiveness of this when we started in 2017, and there was a war in Togo, and there were problems, and we could do something about that. And at the time when we started, we were sending notes to and papers to presidents and ministers. And I was personally so excited, so happy with each letter. We were sending all the best of our souls for that letter. And when it finished, month of August, I said to Madam Keshe at the time that, oh, I wish it could continue. It was so exciting and so feeling of usefulness. So she said, we can continue it. And we took a day, Tuesday, to continue the activity for soul of the peace, a nation, one peace, one nation. And we took 3 years. And I think it's the time that we have all find kind of our possibilities. As Mr. Keshe said, we also work on us as physical body the way we can. And we are more mature in our soul and we know our force. And I think we can go to the next step, which is wishing effectively for the problems in the level of governments and the leaders of the countries. Because 7 million each one by one is too many times, and it's more effective by the leaders, by changing the leaders' attitude towards peace and justice. I personally think in one of the things you just showed, which was about 5 pillars, which I was not there when it was made, I think we can add justice, also liberty, whatever you like, or both of them. Because peace without justice and liberty cannot make sense, really, doesn't stay there a long time. And justice is very important in national level, in family level, in personal level. And that's what makes things stay there. So I go back to a problem of Afghanistan, which is also a problem of region, or maybe the world problem somehow, that these people, now that they have got their liberty from 50 years of occupation, different strong armies, and they are brothers and sisters of us. They are very resistant people, very courageous. They fear nothing. And I want to make a peace wish. Okay, a quote from Mr. Keshe that we respect all the states and governments. Every nation has to be led to govern by its own nation. We had to respect through the leadership imposed by their nation. The need of nations, irrespective of race, color, and for the just state. It's the responsibility of Universal Council to bring peace through them to the nation. And at the moment, we watch and we hope and pray. And it's the responsibility of Universal Council to reach to the soul of the leaders of Afghanistan and Taliban, to bring peace through them to their nation. And in charge should be the members of Universal Council throughout the strength of the power they have through operation to change the process of leadership in Afghanistan. It's not diplomacy policy, but it is soul policy. And it has more power than the diplomacy. This is why we established UC Universal Council for this purpose. Reach the leaders that become just and correct leaders for the nations. They listen to you not through your words or your writings, but through collective soul of the Universal Council. We changed wars to peace every time we wished for past years. Now you understand your work is sacrosanct. The members of Universal Council ask for direction from us, whatever. In a way, they want to run in a way of pure structure. Okay, we want that Afghanistan and Taliban, they run their country in a way of pure structure of Islamic law in true essence and guidance through their souls to the soul of the teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, blessed his name. And that is my wish too. And that's our wish from our hearts to the soul of the leaders of Taliban to make justice and peace for their nation. And also, I wish that for eradication of hunger everywhere. That's the basic of all evil. So if anybody is in accordance with my sincere wish for the leaders of Afghanistan to find the true soul of the teachings of Islam and for the peace, for the nations, you show that you have the same wish, that we are all collective. That's a collective work of us for this goal. Please. Okay.
Dear Mehrnaz, can I say something?
Yes.
I want to say, my dear, that this wish has been made, and we are not here to justify anything or any religious comment as Islam or Hinduism or Sikhism or Christianism or something. We always wish for all that exists. And in this position, unified position of the universal creator, we are all creators, and there is no place, there is no code for justification. No, it is our point of view how we see that. So
that is right, the quote. That's the quote yes. from Mr. Keshe yes. in a minute on between 55 to 1 hour. This is the quote of Mr. Keshe.
This wish has been made, Mehrnaz. Maybe you are not there at that time in this public platform. This has been made. And
we are in a new page of Universal Council.
Yes, we are in a new page.
We are the councils on the
we
countries.
Are the council, and we made a wish out of at the level of this unified field with no religion, no such thing as social norms, but we can wish the good and the best for all, whether it is a Taliban leader or the people or my leader, my people, whoever it is. We always wish as a collective, all the UC members, the UCS members, the knowledge seekers, as said by my Massage Shuman M. Keshe. We are all universal.
Okay. This is exact words of Mr. Keshe. I am a universal council, and I need universal councils all together, if they like, participate in their wish, that this wish to be effective in the real world. It has nothing with their religion.
No, Mehrnaz, effectiveness is a compact thing. You know the wish is true and it will manifest. We do not go to the power side, the effectiveness. That is not the way. The wishes.
We are the future
Hey.
power of United Nations.
So what? So what? If we are United
So,
Nation, if you are
which,
universal nation, that doesn't make us special. The wishes are wishes,
so
and they
why,
are from the core of the heart, my dear. And this is for all, always.
so when do you want to make a fish?
We are making wish, my dear. We are always making wish. Even
No, do
every
you
time.
make it collectively?
Yes, we make it collectively, of course.
I was not there.
Why you are not there? We type in the Telegram, we type in the UCS. You have to look for that. Yes.
They
Thank you.
listen to you, okay, from the Mr. Cash. They listen to you, not through your words or your writings,
Of course.
but through
agree.
collective
When we
soul
all
of the
agree,
members of the
when we all
Universal
agree with
Council.
our heart and soul, for the wish, we make the wish. The UCS, the UC members, all together. Even the knowledge seekers are in our soul together. So this is what the wishes are made. You please open your eyes to the UCS and the UC Telegram to see how we make the wishes. We are always together. Thank you, Mehnaz. Thank you.
Okay, I wish for the peace. I wish for the peaceful government of Afghanistan and justice for the nation. Is it okay?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay,
it's okay,
so anybody wants to have a collective wish on this?
This is a collective wish, my dear Mehnaz, and I am present. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And the second wish is to eradicate hunger from the world. We have the means by Keshe Foundation. My fourth cup is almost finished. I took 6 months to do it, and I'm going to try, see it works, to see if it works for the hunger. But I know that people do it, and we can eradicate for the hunger. So as an empathy for the people of Afghanistan, Farsi language, which I have empathy for, they are in my heart. I wish the eradication of hunger, that everybody has enough to feed themselves, attending the technologies which will take care of it later. If anybody wants, they can make a wish all at the same time at this moment. Thank you.
I am present. Thank you so much, my dear.
I'm present.
I'm present, of course. But nobody is obliged, because we have to do it from the bottom of our hearts. And thank you for all those who had this wish at the same time. And I think I finished. That the two wishes I had to, I felt like I want to say. Thank you.
I'm present in both of your wishes.
Okay, shall we move forward to more questions from the audience? Or challenges or problems they may have in their culture or language? Okay, perhaps we can take questions from the attendees here. If they have something they'd like to bring up, you can raise your virtual hand and we can address it. Hey, Lissy, I see you have a hand up. Go ahead.
Hello, and thank you so much for all Universal Council for effort for all humanity, especially now for Colombia. I write my thank you and send it to you. When the people write the wish about the all nation, send the video, but only for universal coaching, not for all chats, not for sharing all chats, no? Because when sharing is not better situation, is enforced this situation, but only for universal council, no? The videos for the nation situations, especially, or not?
That would be true of all the public broadcasts of the Keshe Foundation. Yes, you need to have clearance before showing stuff.
Yeah, it's for being sure that there is nothing wrong with the video. So we get problems by...
Yes, I understand this, but not for, it's only for universal council, that's it.
Well,
no, for the chat, it's not better. No?
It's also for the Knowledge Seekers Workshop and for, well, any of the broadcasts, really, they should have, any of the Keshe Foundation official broadcasts should have permission.
No, but the wish, the right wish, yes, but the video only for the universal council, no? It's much better.
Can I say something? I think you can have that video in other chats, but to be shown in the One Nation, One Planet, One Race, you need to send it to us first. So that is just for the program. But where you distribute that video, that's up to you in a way.
Yes, because when do you put videos for the not better situation, you reinforce this situation, not reinforce the reinforce the situation. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, and thank you again. Okay.
Thank you. We got 5 minutes before 5. Is anyone who listening here who's got anything that you want to address, or he wants to improve, or he wants to for example, definitely Mehran, I think that it was great when you wish for the Afghanistan, and we make the wish with you, and also the anger for the people in the world. Is anyone wants to bring on the table any other things that they would like to improve, or they think they have solution with?
Yes, if you permit. Thank you. Thank you for those who didn't work and those who worked, because those who didn't work teach me something also. Thank you for that. We are all in the process of learning. It's very important for me to say that when we started to put the plasma water at first, it was a time in Iranian scientific, very big level, was killed. And we decided that it's enough to kill the scientists. We cannot go on like that, killing the scientists, stealing the patent or not. So we decided that we put the plasma water every Sunday at 12 and 6 p.m. One for peace on planet, and two for no killing of the protection of the scientists of the world. Because without the scientists, we go backwards. So I propose, as I will do, if anyone's to share this, that we make a wish when we put plasma water Sundays, we wish for protection of our scientists who help humanity and for the peace, because we owe them something. We have grown with them. So that was important for me to say. Thank you for the occasion.
I am present.
I'm
I am
present.
present.
I'm present.
Yes, this is very important wish. Very recently in Italy, he was a scientist who actually he brought a plasma into Italy, but it's the other plasma, the one with the blood. And it was very successful. And unfortunately, it was really try to do the best for the people. And unfortunately, it's not here with us any longer. And it's true, these people really put on their line their life. You know, they keep their integrity, and this is very encouraging to see, and the risk in their life. And so definitely they need this protection. Yes. So thank you for making the wish.
You see, as Iranian, we greatly respect and we adore our scientists. We love science. And a lot of people know plasma now in Tehran. They are using it for agriculture, whatever. So we want to protect our scientists, right? Because our nation puts them in a very high level, like the angels. So it's written in our Quran also, they are like the level of angels. So it's very important that they are protected, and they know that they are protected by us. So thank you very much. And you will see the effect of that in your lives, I hope.
I will also make a wish to elevate the politician and everyone who, I don't want to say the name, but definitely the politician, and also this. I want to wish for the elevation of the scientists who they, without, I don't know if they, without knowing or knowing, they're creating Mehran. So I would like to I wish to elevate them.
I am present, your wish.
I am present. Stefania, your wish.
I'm present.
I'm present.
I'm present.
Would someone like to explain about the Sunday, what I call spray day, but the Dome of Peace on Sunday, and I think maybe Liliana could explain that. She's been organizing the spraying of the GANS waters on Sundays in the Telegram group. Okay, perhaps not. I believe it's in the second spraying at 6 p.m. Central European time.
Rick, hi, it's Dean here. I can explain that Liliana has been spraying on 12 CET summertime and at 6 PM CET summertime, the plasma waters around the planet to bring about a Doma peace. So this is a message for all knowledge seekers to come together in a glorified, unified beauty of the knowledge of the foundation, the knowledge of plasma, and the one cup, one life. And with this plasma water, we release back into the creation our intentions and our wishes through the water, energized water that has plasmatic conditions that feed the environment and balance out not only the emotions of ourselves, but of the environment and our vertical friends and horizontal friends, and the whole of the planet in general. The technology has so many beauties that that come to be when you understand the conditions of plasma on this planet, and you can, with your wishes and intentions, release this matter state condition, which is so the plasma of the water is a creation that we make from various elements of copper and zinc and a solution of plasma water, which is a solution of 15% salinity of salt in water. We pull in the carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, hydrogen from the atmosphere into this salt solution. This settles at the bottom of the cup, and this is called GANS, gas in a nano-solid state. This has the property of all the elements of the creation and like mini suns. And this, these mini suns, we use the plasma water above this GANS, so we never touch the GANS. This has too much energy for us to use as a human being. And so we use the plasma water above. And this plasma water, once we've washed out the salt, we then use this this water to spray into the atmosphere, to use for ourselves. And this creates the peace dome, not only within the environment of our own body, but in the environment of everywhere that we spray. And by spraying these plasma waters into the universal creation, we are feeding back into the whole of creation what we have received and everything that we are part of. Because we come to understand as universal beings, and this is a universal council meeting, that we are beings from the universe, and we are present in matter state form, and we enjoy the physicality, but we also have a soul that is part of us, part of our creation, within our structure. And this soul understands the beauty of the universal knowledge. So each and every one of us carries this knowledge. And this knowledge is now being shared and given to the whole of humanity. And we use this, this knowledge, as I said, to feed back into creation, because the more you give, the more you receive. And so with loving intent, we can create a condition that can feed all of the peoples of the world, whether they, whatever condition, wherever they feel, however they feel, whatever they decide that they, the world, the universe, the reality they'd like to create, we can we can create our thoughts and intentions to be enjoying in a positive manner that feeds all of creation. And this is what the universal beings, the universal community is all about. It's about giving unconditionally and understanding that once you start to achieve this beautiful condition, this environment, that you receive back. And then by receiving back, you receive from the creation. And it's an amazing feeling when you experience the plasma and you come to understand the universal conditions. The universe is speaking to you constantly in many, many moments. And when you become aware of this, the plasma, the dome piece, that plasma water connects back with you and connects to all the souls in creation. And it can be the most magical moments for all of us. And it all happens with a wish, an intention. And what is your intention? What is your wish? If you want to be in joyous love and peace, and you want to give unconditionally and be in a peaceful state of pure beauty, then your wish is your command. And it is your decision in any moment to give back to creation. It really is your decision. And you can give back the beauty that you receive in every moment from the universe. So the Peace Dome is a creation that we create through the GANS waters, but we have the ability to do this with our thoughts and intentions in every moment. Thank you all.
And the wishes which are, in my opinion, which are more effective is the selfless wishes for others. And it really, for me, it really works. Rather than by myself, I see more effect on others when I really wish from the need kind of urgency than when I wish for myself. I don't know, I have to handle that. By the way, thank you everybody who was participating. Azar, Shweta, and Mary, and Estefania, I love your name, and Rick, and all of you. Thank you very much. I love you to see your name there. My heart beats when I see you are again present. And I wish you all luck in the region you live. And I think we can make it. If we don't make it, we are gone forever. So we should make it this time. Good night.
Thank you.
There we did have a question from Diane in the YouTube, who's would like to clarify her understanding. So her understanding is, we wish, our soul understands, then we listen to our soul on how to proceed. That is the question. Is that the procedure? We wish, our soul understands, then we listen to our soul on how to proceed. Is that the way wishes go, or is it a different procedure? Anybody like to weigh in on that?
I want to say something to Diane, that this is very natural to wish. As a human nature we are. And when the soul of the body and the soul of the man in connection together make a peace, and then the wish is given in the I am present. And the I am present is without any matter. So there is no matter than the I am present is. And the matter is there still, because, and you are not present in the matter. So that is why you are present in the union of the two, the heart and the soul. So then you make the wish, and this is not a mechanism. We cannot explain it in a way. We know it. We know it, how it works. So this is the way all have to make wish. Everybody make wishes. And when we born, we grow up, make wishes like this. Sometimes we make wishes for our own self sufficiency. But the wishes that are fulfilled is always the way that we are here to serve. We are not here to be served. So this is the wish always in a collective. So thank you, Diane, for the question. Thank you.
If I can add something as well, thank you, Sweta. To me, this is my interpretation, my understanding. To me, it's exactly like Mehran did just now. So she brought in the table something that she thought was very important to for all humanity to become aware of and then make a wish. So, for example, for what happened in Afghanistan right now, and also for the scientists, that it's a fact that at the moment the scientists are quite in danger. She wanted to the support of the Universal Council with a wish to use the power of the soul of the collective to because we know from what we learn that the soul at the soul level we are unstoppable. Is the efficient way and is instant. So the moment we wish for the elevation of the Taliban and their soul and wishing them peace and harmony, all these things, they act instantly. They cannot avoid at the field level to get balanced. And once they feel imbalanced in their soul, they will act differently. They will start, the world start to become more in peace. So we just getting used to on how to work at the soul level. As we create in this new era, this new plasma era, we learning the power of the soul, and this between and through the soul, we changing the physicality. At the same time, at the physical level, because as we know, Mr. Keshe always said, you have to be in line. So you have to think good, do good, act good. So obviously, at the physical level, as a knowledge seeker, or as everyone, we do our best at the physical level. So we act good. So we do our best to be online with our wishes. So obviously, we all, for example, in the Keshe Foundation, as everyone knows, we signed the peace treaty. So the peace treaty means that we commit our soul to peace. So we all have the wish of have a world peace. And world peace means no war, no injustice, no starvation, mean balance of the fields. So we have what we need at the point of need, and is a paradise on earth. So we all want that. We all want a better life. We all want the end of the suffering or the end of discrimination. Like Mehran was said, that peace means also not be discrimination, freedom, we're all equal, no hierarchy, no power game, so no wars. So we have to just keep on going on this and get better and better and better, where we really start to feel the strength of what we can do. Doesn't matter wherever we are or whatever we got, like Ricardo, rightly so, he said, I lost everything, but I can still do distance healing, I can still help people. So there is always something you can do. So we have to just focus on what we can do and keep make wishes. The wish, we know that the wish is our command. So the moment we make the wish, we know that it will happen. We have to just keep going and just work more and more at the soul level, but also at the physical level, give our best. So this is my understanding of the procedure. Thank you.
That was good, Stefania. Yeah, I think it's important to be clear that when the wish is made, it comes from a very deep place and it's instantaneous. It goes out, does its thing to elevate whatever situation, and then you just let it go after that. You don't have to follow through with a lot of interaction, because that is the actual action, is putting that wish, that intention into an emotion that you put out into the world. And in a group setting with a group wish, that's a very powerful thing when it's done with conscious intention and with the goal of being for the benefit of all beings everywhere. Then that's indeed a very powerful thing. So it doesn't have to be like, we don't have to listen to our soul and how to proceed, because it's already done. We can still, we should still do as others have suggested, to do good, think good, and act good, and so on. Talk good, act good, and think good. So that's always part of it as well. And that will naturally flow from that wish, and so on and so forth. But the wish itself, it goes out instantly, and then it's done in a way. We don't have to dwell on it over and over. We can remind ourselves that we're still tuned into that wish. But the actual wish itself goes out, and then you have to more or less detach from it, because you can't be attached to the consequences. You can't be thinking of the consequences of the wish and expecting certain things to happen of it, because that becomes too much attachment to it, and that can interfere with the soul's wish to begin with, which is unconditional. We start putting conditions on the wish after we put it out, and think, well, if I do this, maybe it'll help, and if I do that, maybe it'll help. It may or may not. The initial wish is the important one, the one that comes from that really deep place, and it just goes out in a wave, and it does its magic, you could say, but it's science. It's the interaction of the fields, as Mr. Keshe has explained many, many times. And when we do that in a configuration with others that have the same intention, that is a very powerful wish.
Thank you.
Okay, what else do we have here today? Should we wrap things up? We're at 2 hours and 12 minutes here now. Don't see any hands up or any other questions right now in the YouTube live stream.
Here is Marie. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to invite everyone to TV Galactica tonight at 11:59 CET PM for the answering and questions with the Universal Council and TV Galactica. So please join us. Thank you.
And they can find that at the Facebook site for TV Galactica, I believe, and on YouTube as well.
Yeah, TV Galactica on YouTube and her Facebook page, and I will post it in the Telegram groups as well, the language group.
Okay, thank you, Marie. One thing I'd like to quickly have a look at here is my favorite.
The vote.
My favorite invention in the world, and it's a little contest that it's in here. So let me quickly just let people know what's going on here. In the, this is the, let me make it a little bigger. This is the, it's actually sponsored by Tech Briefs, which is by NASA. It's a Create the Future Design Contest. And the Universal Body Enhancement Spaceship Unit has been entered into the contest. As a team, myself and Mr. Keshe from the Keshe Foundation Canada have entered this. That was our best angle at getting into this contest. It's in the medical category. And people vote on these. So if we look, for example, in the number of votes, I click on that. And we can see the Universal Body Enhancement Unit. Oh my goodness, it just fell back a spot. Yeah, I was going to say it was in number 6 position, but actually it's in number 7 now. The Hydro Dry, a glove-based dry ionophoresis device, has just gotten several more votes and has now passed us for 6th position. So that's why we're encouraging people to vote for the Universal Body Enhancement Unit. And we'd like to get it up into, well, number 1 position would be nice, but we have quite a few more votes to get to there. I do believe we'll be able to make it into at least the number 2 position in the top 10 votes. This is what's called, I'd like to be clear, this is what's called the popular vote. Now, the popular vote is the people voting for their favorite entry in this contest. There's over 500 entries, and we're in number 7 position right now. And it's the popular vote, however, doesn't count toward the actual contest in terms of winning the contest or being number 1 or whatever in the medical section. That is judged by a panel of 24 judges that are engineers and scientists and various figures from the engineering realm. So that's a separate part of the contest. But this is for the popular vote and the top 10 leaders, which will all be acknowledged as well. And it's, helps to be in the top 10 in order to attract the attention of the judges and others in the competition, which is what we'd like to do. We want to promote the Keshe plasma technology through this little interaction. So in any case, if you go to the page, which I can provide in the link in the chat, for the Universal Body Enhancement Spaceship Unit, it's got its own page here, and it's got some text. Underneath the text and the video, there's where it says voting here. You can actually vote when at first you have to learn how to vote. There's a how to vote page, which I'll also give the link for. First, you have to register, and to register, you need to fill out these required fields, which is your name and email and phone number and address and so on. It's a bit invasive, but they want to make sure that people are correctly voting and it's not a robot somewhere that's trying to vote and so on. And so you have to sign up for the web page basically in order to vote. And then you can confirm your registration by replying to the email that they send you. Then you can log in to vote on your favorite entry. And you just log in and go to the same site that the unit is on. And you can vote underneath it there where it says voting here now. So we appreciate it if people can do that. So far, 210 people have made that sacrifice, you could say, of filling out the form. And we thank all those knowledge seekers that have done that. Thank you very much. And also just like to mention, if we look at the number of page views, we see the Universal Body Enhancement Spaceship Unit is number 2 in page views of all the 500 plus entries. So that's great to see that at the very top of the page views. And I predict by the time this part of the contest is over, the popular vote part, which is September 10th, we have roughly another 20 days to 17 days, let's say, to vote on this unit. And by that time, I predict that the views will probably overcome the views of this mini spying wireless car and will be at the top of the views in this contest, which is just amazing. And that's one of my greatest wishes, actually, is to get this unit, to promote it and have it be at the top of this annual NASA contest. I think what greater way to present to the world that, hey, something new is coming. And it's a lot of fun besides. So anyway, I'll put the links in the chat and people can choose to vote for the unit to support plasma science and to support Mr. Keshe. Mr. Keshe was a little disappointed that there was only 100 and some odd votes when he saw it last time. And there's so many knowledge seekers out there. We should be able to do a lot better, I think, in the votes. And I know we will in the next 17 days. You're going to see the votes come up. This is the fastest moving entry of all the entries right now. We're getting more votes and more views than anyone else. So keep up the good work, knowledge seekers, and thank you for.
Rick, can you please go through then how to vote just very quickly, so people, anyone who doesn't know how to vote.
Okay, I'll do that again. So how to vote, there's a how to vote box up at the top here where my arrow is, or you can go underneath here and voting and learn to vote. So we go to the how to vote up here, click on the box, and it says there are 3 easy steps to cast your first vote. First, you have to register. Second, you have to confirm your registration. 3, you have to log in and vote. So the register is the hard part because you have all these boxes you have to fill in. And the ones with the stars beside them are what you need to fill in. It has to have an entry in it, or it has to have some text in it, or it will not work. So you have to put in your first name, your last name, your job title, and that can be anything that you wish. You can put in plasma scientist or something if you wish. Your email says Twitter name, but that's not required. Your phone number, your company, and for company, you might just put in, personal or no company if you don't have a company. Your address, your city, or for company, maybe you could put in Keshe Foundation. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Rick, I have put it in the company name. I am a housewife, and it's okay.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you for
I put
that.
my name as well, just a name. I was okay.
Okay, perfect. Excellent. And address, your city, your country, of course, and state and province. That'll change according to what country you select as well. So there'll be different states according to whatever country that you select. So select the country first, then you'll select the province or state, and then the zip code or postal code, your username, which is anything you'd like to have for this website, and password, which is anything you'd like to have for the website. Then you click on the sign up button, and if you fill everything in, then it'll allow you to, I think there's a CAPTCHA box as well you might have to put in order to finalize it. But basically, you sign up. So that's why there's not too many votes. It's a long process, and you have 4, 8, a dozen boxes that you have to fill out here. So it takes a few minutes, and yes, it's a bit of work, but yes, most of us are capable of doing that, and yet only 200 have so far. And I am very much in gratitude to those, because that's put us in the top 10 of this competition in the popular vote part. It's got the attention of the judges now, which is the important part, because it's up to them to actually judge the competition. But it'd be great if we were at the very top of the top 10. Why not? This unit, the Spaceship unit, is easily the most elegant, beautiful, and actually practical, and with the greatest potential and the most innovative of all the entries in this contest by far, and has the greatest potential of any of them as well. So this is why it should be number one, in my view. And that's why I entered it into the competition, because I knew it could be number one. We can do it. I have confidence. You'll see. Anyway, I think let me see if did I cover the whole how to vote thing. We did the register. After register, you confirm your registration by replying to the email that they send you. So they'll send you the email after you register, and you just click on that to confirm. Then you can log in. You go to the login thing with your name and password that you already submitted, and you can log into the site, go back to the actual unit link, and you'll see a little vote thing at the bottom here that'll says, I want to vote for this unit, or I want to vote for this. And you just click on that, and bingo, your vote goes in. And you can also vote for anything else in the competition that you see appropriate to vote in, maybe in some of the other categories. Okay, I think that covered it. Is that clear? Anybody have any questions? So it's my wish that the Universal Body Enhancement Spaceship Unit becomes recognized worldwide in all the areas of human endeavor.
I am present.
I'm present.
I am present.
I am present.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Now we'll go back to our ordinary programming, so to speak.
Who would like to read the thank you? Someone who didn't read it before. Who would like to read it? Baroness, would you like to read it?
Hi, which one? Which one? Yeah. I give freely from my soul to all souls in existence. Take what you need. The Universal Council.
I am present.
I am present.
I am present.
Okay, thank you, everyone, for being present here in the 184th One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace here on Tuesday, August 24th, 2021. I'd just like to play the ad for the Magravs Energizer and Alkalizer to take us out here, and that'll be the end of the workshop. Thank you, everyone, and see you next week at this same time and place for another One Nation, One Planet, One Race for World Peace. We also have the Keshe Plasma Reactor Group coming up at 7 a.m. Central European Time on Wednesday, August 25th, tomorrow. And of course, the Knowledge Seekers Workshop on Thursday at 9 a.m. as usual. All right. Thank you, and bye for now.
Water is the foundation of our life. It is part of every living creature. Pure water gives you the energy of nature. Now you can have this energy in your home. The Keshe Foundation Alkalizer and Energizer is designed for your daily well-being. It increases the pH of the water so your body can absorb more oxygen and stay in its natural condition during the day. Keshe Foundation Alkalizer and Energizer. Be pure like the water.